Okay, I apologize for that. I'm going to try to get a Wi-Fi booster at some point to fix this problem. But now we're going to Bane's distribution center. And since you didn't hear it... Oh wait, did we not finish for some reason? Oh no, we now have to take down his Venom supplier, who we got from the... moves, and I'm just not gonna bother with that guy. Also, we can talk. Basically, we're going to figure out the distribution centers for the cops. Now, before we got cut off, I was saying what I think Two-Face's Gaia memory would be. And I think Two-Face's Gaia memories, I say Gaia memories, would kind of fit the whole duality motif with him. Like one heroic one, and one, you know, more villainous one, and it's basically up to the coin flip which one they use. In fact, you could actually take that a more interesting step further with the whole Harvey Dent Two-Face thing.
What gives?
Okay, now there's also, we're also supposed to do, we also need to destroy, Venom vials if we come across them, because, I mean, Venom canisters if we come across them. I'm not going to try too hard to do so. But, you know, that'd be an interesting idea if Two-Face managed to get both a driver, you know, the double driver and a purified memory, I mean, a lost driver most likely. In fact, I can imagine Two-Face being a major character in a double crossover because a double hold two people, one body motif. Also, am I the only one that thinks that is extremely creepy? Like, I feel really sorry for this dog. Like, I'm not even going to quit, I'm just going to knock it out because I feel really sorry for that dog. But if he gets a refined Gaia memory, which is what Double uses, and a Dauphin memory, which is what the villains use, and essentially decides which one he's going to use by the coin flip. If he lands on the, you know, the Harvey Dent side wins, he becomes a Kamen Rider. If he lands on the Big Bad Harv Two-Face wins, he becomes a bad guy. He becomes a Dauphin. I think that would be a cool idea. Of course, then if we apply the Judge to all this, if anyone remembers that, that would be an interesting idea. Especially if he had both a Dauphin and refined version of it. Eat rock! Oh, anyone remember this from Batman the Animated Series? I throw a rock at him! There's a big rock.
Wow, that really hurt. What gives?
Oh, and that obviously brings up what Killer Croc would use, the crocodile memory. Try too hard to find the... There probably is a cannibalism memory. Like, there probably is somewhere. Yes, that would happen. That would totally happen. Like Lexi's the Superman memory. I could definitely see that. Because what else would Lex Luthor want? Well, maybe Utopia. Like, I could see Luthor getting Utopia, which was a real Gaia memory in the series, which was used by the final boss. Well, sort of final boss, I guess. Like, Utopia was kind of the final boss, but then there was the Energy Dauphin. Alright, nice, throw another rock at him. Obsession memory. That's actually an interesting... That would be good. That is actually a good idea. Like, yes, obsession memory for Harley Quinn. I could get behind that. Well, technically them. Double is two people. Double is two people who kind of do a mental fusion when they transform, and then later on when they get their super mode, do a literal fusion. Like a Cyclone Joker Extreme is a literal fusion between the two halves of Double, which is cool. And made a lot of sense, honestly. Okay, is there a Venom canister in here? No. Now let's power this door up here. Ooh, here's an interesting idea. Ra's al Ghul, and oh yeah, we get to team up with Nightwing.
I'm gonna break you, chump. Just like Bane broke your back.
Leave some of the bad guys for me.
Also, I only find it interesting that this guy has a name. Like, he's not just Venom Supplier, his name's Diego.
You got
That's
lucky,
kind of cool
punk.
that he has a name.
That's all.
Hey, Nightwing.
I thought one Bane was bad, but with Venom on the street, everyone thinks they're a backbreaker. Good to know you're out there taking care of it.
Yeah, glad to be of help. Also, me and Cyborg saved Raven. Well, technically, he got me to Raven, then Raven saved herself, and was that even the same Nightwing? Like, that is a good question. Was that even the same Nightwing? Or is there only one Nightwing? Because I know that there's been multiple Robins, and some of them have at least one of them has become
Bane's
Nightwing.
often bear the image of Kamakshli, god of the hunt.
Is there more than one Nightwing? I definitely know there's more than one Robin. Okay, we need to take care of these computers. As far as that side quest. Oh. Yeah, hopefully the last of the Venom canisters are in this room, or else I missed some somewhere and I'm not backtracking for them. That I remember. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, that is actually cool that happened. So I know it has more than one Robin become Nightwing. Apparently all these criminals think Bane is a stupid thug, but he's got this big complex operation here. Okay, looks like I missed some Venom canisters at some point, but I'm not going back for them because that would be boring, unless they're in this room here. Because I'm not going back for them. It's just a feat that would get me a skill, maybe give me a skill point. I don't really see it as being worth going back and backtracking for, unless they're in this room right here. I mean, it's disappointing I didn't find them, but not really worth crying over. Yep, looks like they're not here. Oh, that's a good question. What would Bane choose as a Gaia memory? Like, well, actually, he could choose the Venom Gaia memory. Because that would be a thing that exists. Because if it exists, it has a Gaia memory of it. So, yeah, he would choose the Venom Gaia memory.
This is a new sort of venom. Extremely volatile and
Also, we got
short-lived.
some new
So Bane's
here.
thugs
Let's see
need
what
a
it looks
constant
like.
supply to keep up their strength. See if you
Which,
can
for
find his
some
main
reason,
distribution
okay,
center.
my GUI is not
and
showing my body.
convince Bane's main distributor to find some other means of employment.
There we go. Okay, contemporary check.
Even with their distribution hub down, Venom is still out on the street. Destroy it. When Bane's hopped-up thugs object,
King Gaia
take
memory.
them out
Oh, that would be
and
cool.
detach their
Well, we know
venom
there's a
injectors
Queen Gaia
for
memory.
their own good.
So logically there would be a queen. So yeah, that's a cool idea. I can appreciate that. King Gaia memory. That would be cool. But what I was thinking is, what would Ra's al Ghul choose as his Gaia memory? This one I got the shoulders. Why did I get the shoulders? Oh, yeah, I got the face thing. And it didn't really show us what Batman has to say about this. So.
Even with their distribution hub down, Venom is still out on the street. Destroy it. When Bane's hopped-up thugs object, take them out and detach their venom injectors for their own good.
Yeah, that would be a good... That makes sense for Ra's al Ghul. You would choose Messiah or Utopia.
The Falcone crime syndicate has ruined this neighborhood. These Bane thugs are an improvement, you ask me. There's some Falcone hoods.
Really want that to happen.
For the first time in days. What are you? Get off of me!
Like, seriously, Venom withdrawal is serious business. You don't want it.
Vicky Vale reporting. Meshkin's God of War is often worn by Bane's street forces.
No! Don't take away the venom! No! Don't take away the venom!
Also, interesting side quest is to take down some another crime boss's minions.
What are you?
That are in the neighborhood, and they're actually at war with Bane's minions, which I think is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting, is that there's sort of a gang war also happening at the same time. But yeah, I could totally see Ra's al Ghul, and yes, you would just see a guy shoot a giant shark at someone. That's a water power. You can shoot giant sharks.
The venom is mine!
Going on. Okay, now you can't stop me from doing it.
Is mine. I don't need it.
Now I'm made out of metal and your bullets do nothing. I'm currently immune to bullets.
What are you? Get off of me!
No, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I just have to destroy the venom containers. And take care of the hoods.
Keep your stop! Don't hurt me. What gives?
Falcone, that's another Batman villain, isn't he? Like, he's not as big of a threat as the... He's not as big of a threat as the others are, but isn't that another one of Batman's rogues, in a sense? Falcone? It sounds familiar. That name does sound familiar.
Venom is supposed to make me invincible. Venom! I feel so strong! Don't hurt me!
See that? Well, you know, that's an interesting idea. If the whole thing still happens with, you know, if Two-Face is this sort of dichotomy thing, what would the judge do? If you remember that, because I think I really need to do that, to do more with that idea, is the, you know, the judge, that third personality of Two-Face. Because I think it's a cool idea. So essentially, Falcone is sort of the guy who got out by
This is
all
Batman.
the new
Joker's
supervillains
clowns are
coming
turning the
into
old
town, and
amusement mile
Batman
theme
and all
park
that.
into a riot zone. Gotham PD
And now I
is
just need to
overwhelmed.
find the last
I'll
of
track
these
down the Joker.
guys.
You take care of his clowns. Batman out.
Now I just need to find two more Falcone's hoods, one right here.
Even with their distribution hub down, Venom is still out on the street. Destroy it. When Bane's hopped-up thugs object, take them out and detach their venom injectors for their own.
Okay, over here we have another one, the last one. Yeah, that's now I remember. Okay, sorry, you actually didn't need to take out your venom injectors. I want to arrest that guy. Okay, now we need to come up here to the lighthouse. But let's see what that new thing we got is, because I have a feeling it's not going to be nearly as good as what we have. No. Just a biker helmet, which really doesn't look all that cool. Like, you'd think biker helmet would be perfect for a common rider, but it really isn't.
My lighthouse is full of that disgusting venom. Just the smell makes me sick. Clear it out and I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, I mean, you got Penguin, which obviously I think he would choose the Penguin Gaia memory and make it awesome, because really any Gaia memory can be awesome. Like, one of the big threatening, like, especially if you have a high compatibility with it. Like, if Penguin has a very high compatibility with the Penguin memory, he will be a threat. Catwoman, obviously, the cat memory. Like, what else would she take? But the interesting thing I think about that, the idea of that crossover, is Double is more of the hard-boiled detective sort. Like, he more acts like a hard-boiled detective than actually shooting. But he sort of acts like your classic hard-boiled detective, fedora and everything. Well, not in his mentor had a fedora in his franchise, right? Comrade told it.
I'll never get to have Venom.
Also, I just realized my pants still look weird. Let me fix that. Yeah, like, that's one of those things. Like, it wasn't in one of the Batman movies, Falcone the first sort of starter villain for Batman? And then he got replaced by one of the other rogues. Okay, where's my... Was that in the original Tim Burton Batman? Was that where that happened, or was that a different supervillain? Maybe it was Batman Begins. I don't know.
I'm taking you down for Bane.
Yeah, that's it.
Now I'll never get to have Venom.
You know, it's kind of sad. Like, The Dark Knight Rises gets a lot of flack, but when you really think about it, it really wasn't the director's fault. Because they did have plans for the Joker to be a major character in it. Like, the entire reason the Joker survived The Dark Knight was because they wanted to do more with him in the future. But then, of course, Heath Ledger died, so they had to make something up new. So, the original envision for Batman, for Dark Knight, yeah, or Terror. He might get the Terror memory. We know a Terror memory exists. So he could always get Terror and probably... And the thing is, the scary thing is, I think that he would have a higher compatibility with it than Ryuji Kanazaki had with the series. Like, that was the big bad Gaia memory in Double. It was Terror. And it was used by Ryuji Kanazaki. So I could definitely see Scarecrow getting that. That's a no-brainer. He would get it. Because that's Scarecrow's whole deal, is fear. Because he's sort of the hard-boiled, fedora-wearing detective. He's also kind of a, on the surface he looks like a goofball, but he's actually extremely competent. So that would be interesting to see how him and Batman interact. I mean, yeah, Double has superpowers, but that really doesn't matter to Batman. Like, Batman can go toe-to-toe with people with superpowers all the time. So, I think the more interesting thing would be to see how they work off of each other as detectives, and if they actually got into a fight or something. I do love how the hand blast looks like here. Well, it looks like there's a lot more of the Venomatic. That is actually a really good question. Like, yeah, there's this there's an abandoned amusement park, there's an abandoned lighthouse. We're going to the abandoned amusement park next, which is where the Joker's hiding now.
How have you been?
Also, we're level 20 now.
I'll cut the chumminess. I know we don't have much history together, but together we could make history. And speaking of history, I'm in the business of collecting things. Old things, new things, sometimes blue things, but most importantly, things with power. Ah, I got your attention. Good. Meet me at this secret location and I'll give you the details of this little arrangement.
Yeah, that is a good question. Okay, I can increase my attacks. Oh, and it actually activates my aura. Okay, that one I want to use. Okay, let's go to the loadout. What can I get rid of? I'm not really using that. Oh, actually, no, it's that I'm not really using. So let's move it over here and move this back over here, because my combos are kind of a big deal. So yeah, I can increase my, I can hold, oh, why didn't that, okay, that's not what was supposed to happen. It was supposed to, there. Why is this not, I didn't change role. What is going on? Forget.
Venom's supposed to make me invincible.
Okay, before they notice me, let's see if I can do this, because for some reason it's not wanting to change. There, finally. Let's power up.
I feel so invincible.
Okay.
I feel so strong.
Okay, is there any more of the Venom stashed around here? Because I need to destroy all of it to get a feat. Well, probably because it's also got all these, all the Joker's clowns, all Poison Ivy's random rampaging plant monsters, all of Two-Face's minions, all of Penguin's minions. I mean, yeah, that is kind of a big question. Like, where did Bane get all these minions? Like, did he just take the entirety of that prison he was in with him when he left?
Bane will give me Venom too. I'm taking you down. For Bane.
Like, did he just take the entirety of that prison he was in with him when he left, or something? That is a good question. Like, where did Bane get all of these minions from?
Don't hurt me.
Oh, a minion app? Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Really hurt. What gives? That really hurt. What gives?
Okay, is there any more Venom down here to deal with? Because I need to destroy all the Venom canisters here too if I want to get a... There it is. Okay, there, we destroyed all the Venom in here and got a feat. The new Venom movie, it could be good. And I bet Calculator's the one in charge of it. That reminds me of that from Kim Possible, where it was Hinchco.
We're almost there. Bane is just around the corner.
Okay, actually I got some new stuff there, so let's see about that. That doesn't look very cool. I'm not going to put on the cape right now. Well, I got a brawling thing, but it's like clamps and it's weaker than what I have, so... probably does. Also, interesting thing is that, if you play as a villain, Calculator is your equivalent of Oracle.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Ixchli.
Hey, so Batman sent you in. Good times. Let's show these guys we don't need their stinking
Yeah,
venom
that
to
is
beat
true.
them down.
Though Marvel's done a good job of picking people, like, can't remember off the top of my head. I know who I'm wanting to say. The guy that plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. He's a good Iron Man. And now let's take on Bane. And one thing I do like is when Batman's introducing this part of the mission, he says, no, you're going in with Nightwing. You could not win this without Nightwing. So he basically says, do not engage Bane by yourself. He is too dangerous, you will die. It's kind of hard to, Director, it's kind of hard to stay next to Nightwing when I'm getting punched in the face by Bane. Well, I can shoot lasers from my hand, so that's probably a decent idea. Now, Bane's not into that idea. Bane is not into the idea of me using distance attack.
You are nothing but insult. Better run for cover with the other roaches. I'm going to bring this place down on top of your head.
Also, he's trying to collapse the building on my head. Thankfully, I can't turn to metal right now. There we go. Turn to metal. But yeah, Bane's totally not into the whole me using distance attack thing. He wants to be up close and personal, and given he's Bane, I can't really disagree with that. Oh, I'll get to the honors of roasting him? Okay, get a good picture of me roasting Bane.
I will grind your bones to dust.
These are completely useless to me.
Good job, hero. I'll take care of Bane. Thanks for the assist.
In case you did not notice, he jumped. I tried that. He jumped all the way across the room.
I stay in this stinking polluted. There's too much competition. But I'm a businessman, and I smell opportunity. So when this little gang war blows the lid off Gotham, Batman's gonna have a nice little umbrella for when it starts raining blood.
Not sure why Penguin did that, but whatever. I'm not sure why Penguin got the outro there, considering I just beat Bane, but...
Vicky Vale reporting. Xochipilli is frequently depicted by street artists.
And I completed the Bane investigation mission, so that's good. Okay, now we're going to go finish off this, and... yeah, it is. But to be fair, Bane actually did put up way bit more of a fight, and he did try to bring the lighthouse down on my head, so good for him. Okay, Penguin's game plan is basically to be the broker in the background while all the bigwig supervillain, while all the other supervillains duke it out with each other when everything goes to heck. Yeah, I'm not sure if the cape works with it for me. Plus I got these, which are better. But basically, he wants to, he's basically, and we find out later on, he's running a weapon smuggling ring. So he's basically selling weapons to all the factions.
Bane's addicted to venom. But
So when
no
they kill
fool.
each other,
I've tracked his main stash to the Cape Carmine lighthouse.
so that when they kill each other, he
There's
can stand on
an
top.
unguarded entry up top, behind the light. Nightwing's inside. But no one should try to take out Bane alone. Bane can be deadly. Believe me, I know. Bane's addiction is his weakness. I'll speak to Dr. Tompkins about rehab possibilities. In the meantime, he'll stay in custody. Meet Batwoman at the safe house. I'll have further missions for you soon. Batman out.
Also, we really easy feat right here. Find the bat signal. And that's literally all I have to do. Is it's on top of the hideout of the safe house. So yeah, that's all I had to do is find the bat signal. Actually, you know, a perfect opportunity. Okay, camera guy, get a really nice. Oh, well, let's get a little bit higher up here, maybe right here. How's this for a photo op, camera guy? That said, I do like that the bat signal's actually in Gotham. Like, I do appreciate that. So let's talk, and here comes a little bit of a glitch, actually.
You've survived Scarecrow and Bane. I can only imagine what Gotham
see, her
will throw at you
dialogue was
next.
written.
Good to have you on the team.
Her dialogue is written for the tech heroes. I'm not a tech hero, so I have not fought Scarecrow. Okay, I can now use neutron bombs. Okay, let's see what we can get out of here. And I can get these so I at least have a different style. What does this style look like? Oh my goodness, look at these. Yeah, I'm sorry, like I could not even pretend to imagine that is... We didn't fight Scarecrow. Like, that's the thing. We did not fight Scarecrow, but it thinks we did. The game, that's one, you know, thing they really need to fix, is that we have not fought Scarecrow, but she thinks we did, because if you're a tech hero, you would have fought Scarecrow by now. He's your first mission. You team up with that woman to fight Scarecrow. So, yeah. Kind of a misstep in the game development there.
I love distributing equipment to our heroic partners even more than desk duty.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, I can get these pants, which are an upgrade over the ones I've already got. And I don't really like how those look. Plus, I think they are the same exact ones that I'm wearing as my chest. So let's go back to the ones we had. What do you have, sir?
Anything in particular you're interested in purchasing today?
I mean, I can go find Scarecrow and fight him if you want. It's going to be kind of annoying to find him. Oh yeah, that one. I'm not sure if I have enough to use that one yet, but... Yeah, let's just get this stuff out of here. But, yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually use that yet. But we'll see if I actually have enough to get something out of it. Because I did actually level grind and get a aura for Grid Rider because I wanted to get an aura for him. I should have a good bit of quarks now. Let's see, I have 70 quarks, so I could buy a Compound Omega stash, but... See, you can buy all of these things. There's some of them are unfair. Like, you could only buy this if you were a premium, a legendary member, which I think is stupid. You can buy this, but it looks kind of weird when it's just on your hands and feet. Well, this one you can buy on everything. That one would look good for me. I think I'm actually going to save up for that one, even if it'll take forever. see, can I use a... Is there a full one? No, there's not. See, these are unfair because you need to have a premium membership to actually buy them. I don't like that. That's kind of dumb. Oh yeah, you can do that. But yeah, also I have mail. Does anyone actually remember that when AOL was a big thing and a messenger was everywhere? You've got mail. Okay, let's see what did I just get? Gangster's jacket. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's not really my style. I mean, that doesn't really look like it. Like, one, my neck's completely exposed, and two, it just doesn't really fit me. I don't know, which one was it? Yeah, this one. Okay, now, the next story... Also, I need to do this. Because I like this one. This one's really cool. We're going to get my artifact. Which goes to the Oblivion Bar, and we're going to team up with Constantine. Does anyone remember, like, I don't know, in the comics, how powerful is Constantine? Like, I know, like, he's one of the paranormal ones. I think he's on the Justice League Supernaturals division. But basically we're going to get our artifact, which is kind of important, because it will power us up a good bit, and finally let us use that nth metal we've been getting. Also, we're in a bar full of supernatural creatures. Is that Intrican? Is that Intrigan? I think that's Intrigan. Let's see, anyone else, any other familiar faces here? I mean, there's one of the magic guys, the Sentinels of Magic. Some of Trigon's demons, who don't seem to be they don't seem all that miffed that I help kick their boss's butt. I know that you fight these people eventually. I don't know their names. The Phantom Stranger. Him I recognize, and Dr. Fate, and one of his. Wait. Okay, does this? Who are you over here? Oh, there's Gentleman Ghost. But anyway, we're here to talk to Constantine.
There you are. I was starting to think you weren't interested in power beyond your wildest dreams. At the very least, we need to get these artifacts out of the hands of the monsters that carry them. You in or you out, mate?
Yeah, I'm in.
There you go. Now, let me check my shopping list. So, I've got a lead on a few artifacts. First stop, we're going to hell. I mean, why save it for last? Let's just jump right in, eh, mate? I'm pretty sure they're keeping my seat warm. Let's go.
So, yeah, first stop, hell. Like, yeah, that's literally where we're going first. We're literally going to hell. Everyone's still there? Can everyone still see everything? Okay.
We're after the Rings of Azar. Pretty little things, imbued with the souls of long-past Azarathians. The hippie folks that long stood against Trigon. You may have seen rings like these before. Your friend Raven has a set to keep the demons at bay. The demons inside.
You know, this is actually not a bad, this is not a bad looking place, given we are literally in hell. Like, no, he wasn't kidding. We are literally there. Which means no one can complain about the fact I'm beating these people up or radiating them or whatever, because they're already in hell. So... Okay, I'm gonna beat you up with a gargoyle.
Ah, pure sugar.
I'm gonna beat you up with it first. You know, I said how it has one heck of an interior decorator, but I think that's a given at this point. Okay, now let's get ourselves an artifact.
So much power.
Okay, now this looks more like what I thought I was getting into.
The power. The power.
And we're going to fight Brother Blood.
I will finish you off myself.
Who I should note, by this game standards, this is Brother Blood 2.
Heal myself with your blood. Curse you!
Eat lasers! Don't eat atomic lasers!
No! All the magical energy will be lost!
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Why did I switch roles there? Okay, that's
Next
interesting.
stop is the lovely suburb of
yeah, I
Oa.
guess he's pretty
In the
dang
old days,
strong.
it would have been a real trick getting across the galaxy, but now old Johnny Boy's got Sector O on speed dial. Last one there's a duffer.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Yeah, it probably is neutral territory, otherwise Felix Faust and Dr. Faith would be punching each other in the face. Well, not so much punching each other as blasting each other. Yeah, Gentleman Ghost is awesome. I love how he looks. Also, we're on Oa now. Well, it's an improvement over the last place. I mean, literally anywhere would be an improvement over there. So, okay, unconscious Green Lanterns. Did you do that? Because I'm actually well, there's someone here, so.
The Guardians and their green lanterns are usually more the recycling type. They're not keen on outsiders digging through their garbage.
I've not heard of
Won't
that.
miss what they don't know is missing.
Okay, Constantine, is this a bad time to tell you that I'm recording all this on a live stream? No? Okay, good. And we have orange lanterns. So, I'm assuming they're the ones that are dealing with that, not have those green lanterns unless Constantine did. Okay. So, the interesting thing is, orange lanterns normally means Larfleeze. And the interesting thing is Larfleeze is in the game, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure he was in a Christmas thing that they did. Okay, I guess you're not helping me at all. You're just going to follow me. Yeah, I figured he would probably have inevitably betrayed me. Oh, that is a cool idea. That's actually an interesting idea. And yeah, the boss is not Larfleeze, it's this guy, Globulus, which I think is one of Larfleeze's lanterns. But at the same time, it's kind of interesting that we're not fighting Larfleeze. Then again, I guess maybe they thought that Larfleeze would be too powerful for you to take on at this point. Because Larfleeze is pretty dang strong, if I remember right. So I guess pinning you up against one of his minions was probably more fair in their minds.
You hurt Globulus!
Yeah, Globulus is just one of Larfleeze's constructs, right? I think that's all he is. So that means Larfleeze definitely wants something out of this. I guess he was just stopping by, like, I guess he didn't really have a reason to be there. I guess he was just going there for the same reason we were, to get the artifact. Also, this isn't good, I'm kind of losing, so I'm gonna pull this out. Yeah, I think you might be on a delay, XX. But let's get our item. But that's Brother Blood 2, actually. Like, the second Brother Blood. I think he's down there for the same reason we were to get those artifacts.
Since you're such a fan of gallivanting across the universe, I picked a very special location for our next expedition. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Yeah, I think you're on a delay XX. Also, now we're going to Apocalypse, which, in retrospect, is kind of just as bad as hell. Okay, a quick round of questioning. Which do you think is worse, Hell or Apocalypse? I think it's kind of interchangeable at this point, in all honesty. Allowed on Oa. I think that if he's just on Oa and the lanterns just don't know about it. Well, now they know about it because they probably saw my live stream. Then again, probably he wanted to betray me too, so I guess it makes us even.
That's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that is basically the Great Orange Lanterns in a nutshell. isn't that their entire oath is basically what's mine is mine, what is mine, or mine? Like, isn't that basically their entire thing is mine? Like, that's basically the Orange Lantern oath, because they don't want... And now I'm remembering that, one fanfic that I helped actually with at one point where Apple Bloom was an Orange Lantern. Whatever happened to that, anyway?
I will knock that smirk right off your face and into the source wall.
This is the time when Constantine actually steps up and does stuff.
You want to take me on?
Because I doubt I could take on Steppenwolf by myself.
Tactics are flawed. I'll finish you.
But yeah, Constantine's actually helping me fight Steppenwolf, so that's good. And now, Trooper, that's not entirely fair. Steppenwolf did not ruin the Justice League movie.
Damn you.
Don't wait for me. Grab it now.
Does Zack Snyder ruin the new Justice League movie? And the DC Extended Universe in general.
Nice job.
I mean, I seriously feel sorry for him with what happened to his daughter, but...
It's depleted.
But
at best, it may have some residual energy.
But that does not change
well,
the fact
I'm not
that
leaving empty-handed, so let's grab it and get out of here before we draw the eye of Darkseid.
You know, I like even that Constantine, who basically goes out of his way to annoy everyone, does not want to tangle with Darkseid. It's like, we beat Steppenwolf, but he has no desire to face Darkseid, like, at all. That's actually interesting about Globulus saying no to Larfreeze. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, Wonder Woman was pretty good. Now, saying this preemptively, we are in a government warehouse. Things will be said about, you know, there will be, the government is involved. No political comments. There will be no political commentary in the comments. Okay? I won't say any political commentary. No one in the comments say political commentary. Okay? Got it. Yeah, XX, I think you're on a delay. But in all seriousness, I want this video to, like, this to be sort of a safe, you know, more of a, not necessarily safe, but an escape from all the political crap in real life. So there will be no politics in this.
If you're ever looking for something powerful that no one person should ever have, look no further than the United States government. They've got all sorts of dangerous things that could blow off your damn hand. Let's go get some. What do you say?
$3 bills. Oh, funny note about that, actually. I actually saw a $2 bill at work today. They do exist. Collector's edition of popular video games.
I hope you grabbed two. I want one.
We got an inf medal. Cure for various diseases. Okay, let's head up. Let's head down here. And that is a good point. Apples, oranges, and bananas. You know, I have a feeling somehow that would tick off Applejack.
Well, look what we have here.
Okay, we got a Durasteel refractor.
What you've got there is Dilasteel. The same silvery stuff that'll break your hand if you try to punch old Captain Atom or Major Force in the nose. If you get boxed a lot, this might be the one for you.
I don't know who you punks are.
Okay, I don't know who Major Force
you
is.
Mess with the Major, you
is he
get
a
the
super
Force.
villain or a super spirit? I'm not really sure. But now we're fighting him. So this is happening. I know Captain Adam is. Like, that guy I know. Yeah, that's bad. I'm going to talk to Brutality to see if it can somewhat be... to see if he might continue it to some degree in Multiverse, because that seems like we could do it there. I don't know.
Well, mate, you collected every last artifact on my list. I'll just take these and go. What? I'm a right bastard, everyone knows that.
And of course Constantine tries to take all the artifacts from
Since you did so well, pick one.
Now, we get to pick one. We can either take this one, which gives you power up to your damaging superpowers. You can take this one, which upgrades your weapon superpowers. Or you can take this one, which is for a tank, which basically boosts all of your stuff. Now, since I suck at tanking, because I still am trying to figure out how to do it, I'm going to take the Duracell Refractor.
Hello there, mate. How have you been? All right, I'll cut the chumminess. I know we don't have much history together, but together we could make history.
Okay,
and speaking of history, I'm in the business of collecting things. Old things, new things, sometimes blue things, but most importantly, things with power. Ah, I got your attention. Good.
Okay, we'll head over here to the watchtower, but I'm gonna do this. But yeah, I do find that interesting that he doesn't want to mess with... Yeah, that kind of sucks, the whole thing with them and not being able to have him be... Now, artifacts basically upgrade you. And you can power them up with nth metal. So let's do that to advance ours. Okay, I might end this soon because it's almost 8 o'clock. But if you're still here when we come back, we'll continue. And there was no political commentary. I'm just saying that, you know, we were in a government warehouse, so naturally I was afraid someone might bring up political stuff. And I hate political stuff. Okay, so let's fortify this up.
Your artifact's hit a wall, mate. It needs the proper motivation to go on.
And now we need to get a
very special sort of item to help it break on through to the other side. Now that you've got the items you need, you can really give your artifact a boost.
Yeah, actually we missed the one that could be considered political commentary, but it was also one of those things that people would probably blow out of proportion since it's been a long time since this happened. Like, this game came out years ago, so any political commentary would have been outdated. But yeah, we got our thing up to the next level.
The best thing about artifacts is that they want to grow in power. They yearn for it. And they're always hungry. If you feed them the right things, it will make them stronger. The best fuel for these little beasties are things like sunstones from Krypton and ingots of nth metal from Thanagar.
Oh, that's cool. You have a $2 bill? Cool. Okay, now can I do anything here? No, I don't. Okay. Now let's head back to the vault and see if we get anything out of it this time. But yeah, it was cool because and considering today was today and this entire week have been pretty dang hectic at work. It actually was very amusing to see a $2 bill there. But back to the vault and see if we get anything different this time.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What would it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Rose, you pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents
Area
and
52.
get your prizes.
Okay, I got a new helmet, at least. Probably not one that I'm going to change to, because I only changed to this one because it looked like a commoner helmet. Okay, I can use radiation shower now. First, let's do this. I'll do that. Okay, his name's Clifford Zomack. That's an interesting name.
That's it. Game's over. Step along, nothing to see.
Injustice League. Hey, the aquarium. Yep, Mr. J. Okay, that's an interesting skip power set.
Keep these relics happy, and they'll keep you happy.
Okay, I got a seal of preservation there. Let's see what these new things look like. Unfortunately, no, we can't. Okay, we can get an Egyptian letter. Okay, so basically he's a spin-off of... Okay, that's interesting. So he's the same. They came from the same place. That's why they have some similarities. Okay. Okay, that's actually interesting. Let's continue to level up my artifact and see what we can do. Oh, let's see. What am I? It's pretty high actually right now. I get 38 more health. I get 28.9 precision. I get +3. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, that's a cool artifact. Okay. Okay, now we gotta go back to that.
Joker's clowns are turning the old amusement mile theme
I'm
park
going to
into a
go
riot
till
zone.
8, and then
Gotham
we're
PD
going
is
to...
overwhelmed. I'll track down the Joker. You take care of his clowns.
We're going to stop at
Batman
8 my
out.
time. Or when the stream decides to go on vacation again. Whichever comes first. Hopefully my free will. It is... The screen's down. Dang it. Okay, let me go check one thing. Then I guess we'll end the stream. So be back in a second. Okay, everyone. Basically, I did just say that we would wait and we would either go until 8 o'clock or when the stream goes down again, so it looks like the latter happened. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this live stream, and if you're watching this on archive, I hope you will like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you guys like this live stream, and thanks for coming. See you guys next time. Bye! Wait, actually, is there a emoticon for that? Let's see. There's wave, taunts, victory, devices. There's no... Well, let's just do a wave. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.